What up everyone, welcome to BMG. It's your boy Brown Mamba. Hope you guys are doing good. So in this video I have some PUBG mobile version gameplay for you guys. And you know what, the game is actually pretty great. I'm playing on my iPhone 7s Plus at the highest settings, and it's honestly, the frame rate doesn't drop. The graphics look pretty good. It's very smooth. Just to apologize to you guys, there is no game audio. It was the first time I was doing this and the first time me recording any sort of video or anything from my phone, so I had no clue what I was doing. I'm happy I even got the video clip, but there was no audio, so that's why I'm just talking over the video right now. I might add some music or something, but yeah, there's no audio and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, and going back to the game, it's a free download, so anyone could download it for either Android or iOS. Like I said, played on my iPhone and it's amazing. I think everyone should download it. The cool thing about it is that you could actually play duo, squad, and all that stuff, and have that chat, that voice chat with your teammates and stuff, which makes it even more fun. So last night I played with my cousin Desi Boy and we played duo, and it was amazing. Like, we were talking to each other and it was just like how we play on Xbox. So I played this game twice now, and the first time it was duo with my cousin Desi Boy and we got a chicken dinner, and the second time I played solo and I got chicken dinner right away too. So I'm 2 for 2, and basically this game is much easier than the Xbox version, at least for me. They do have aim assist, which makes it 10 times easier, and I think a lot of the people that are playing are newer to the game and everyone's adjusting to the controls, so my competition wasn't that good. And even me, I was struggling to play too. Like, you'll see it in the video that half the time I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure things out, but as I go on I kind of figure out, and it's pretty simple to get a chicken dinner. I think for people that haven't played PUBG either on the computer, the PC, or Xbox, I think this is a good way to start, because one, it's free and you'll basically learn like the principles of the game and how to loot and find people and hide and work with a circle and all that stuff. So I think it's a great starting point for a lot of people, and I think that's why it was a little bit easier for me, because I think all these guys probably haven't played PUBG before, or like I said before, they're probably just not used to the controls. Another thing that makes it really easy is the looting part. Like in Xbox, you have to kind of go over everything and pick what you want, drop what you don't. In this one, you kind of just run over stuff and it automatically picks up what you need. You still can pick up extra things. Like, you'll see multiple times in the beginning of this gameplay where I'm going over stuff and it's not picking up the AK ammo, but I knew for a fact that eventually I would find an AK, so I started stocking up the AK ammo, but I would manually have to do that. But for the other bullets and stuff, it would automatically pick everything up, and even like the accessories for the gun, the attachments, it automatically picks that up and attaches it to the gun. Unless you pick up like a second scope or a better scope, then you have to manually add that, but which is pretty simple too. It's 10 times easier than doing it on Xbox, and quicker too. So those are the two biggest things that really make this game much easier than the Xbox version, is the looting. It's so much simpler. I prefer the Xbox version, to tell you the truth, for the looting technique, but it is what it is, it's okay. And the aim assist, it makes killing people or shooting people down much easier. So getting into the tips, it is basically the same as my other tips videos. If you go watch those first, this video will make a little bit more sense. But yeah, the principles of the game to how to win is the same, I believe, at least for now. I'm sure as the game progresses and as players get better and stuff, I will make a new video showing some better tips. But for now, watch those other videos and you get the idea. But I will lay out some basic tips, at least for me, that have worked in my last 2 games that I played for this game. Parachuting, it's the same. Find a good spot. If you're playing solo, go somewhere where it's secluded. You don't think too many people will come, so you can quickly loot. Another thing about looting is loot quickly. The last few circles you shouldn't be looting. You should have everything by the time, you know, maybe 2 or 3 circles are left. In this gameplay, you'll see me loot till the end, but that's because I couldn't find anything. I landed in a really stupid place and didn't really have the guns that I wanted. The first like 3/4 of the game, I just had a UMP, and then finally I found an M4, which helped. But yeah, so you can loot right now, I guess, but I would, you know, as the game gets progresses and people get better, I would stick to the same tips of where you loot early and then you kind of hide or kind of stay safe in the last few circles of the game. And another tip that's pretty important is in the last few kills, when there's like 10 guys left or 15 guys left, I would not loot their bodies unless you really absolutely need to. Like, once again, you'll see me doing it. That's because I didn't have any first aids, I didn't have anything really, right? So I had to loot. But for you guys, if you guys have everything you need, don't loot in the last like 15 or 20 people that are left, because if you go kill someone, I'm sure people will see you shooting, and then if you go loot them, you're kind of baiting yourself out. My next tip is for aiming. I know in Xbox I do use scoping a lot, but I also do a lot of hip fire as well. It's fairly easy for me, at least when I play on Xbox, but for the iPhone I found it very hard to do hip firing, so I was using my scope a lot. So I'd press the aim button and zoom in, and it was 10 times easier killing people. Like, you'll see me zoom in so much, and they'd be trying to zoom in I guess too, and they wouldn't get any shots up by the time I got like so many headshots. So it's pretty simple, just use the aim button and you'll get your kills. Another big difference for tips when you're playing on Xbox compared to iPhone or even PC is that I use a lot of cover, and I'm always hiding and like ducking and stuff when I'm shooting. For this one I felt like I didn't need to, at least right now at this stage of the game. I would just be in the open and I just quickly aim before he does or she does, and then I'd get them down, right? But I'm sure as the game progresses you're gonna have to use cover. But for now, just be the first one to aim at their head, and you should be okay. I don't really use cover. I think at one point I did, because I didn't know where I was getting shot from, so I had to quickly go hide somewhere and heal up, and then when I came back out I kind of looked around and found the person, and I was able to take them out. Another important tip, which applies for PC and Xbox, and a lot of people talk about this too, is play with the circle. As the circle moves in, you should be moving in as well. Use a sprint button if you're struggling to make the circle in. But yeah, play with the circle as the circle comes in, because then if you're on the outside, you'll be okay. You won't be a target. And when you are moving in, make sure you're checking the side so no one else is coming beside you or even behind you, right? And once you're in, lie down, look around to see if anyone's moving into the circle, or if you see any movement in the middle of the map. Like at the end of the gameplay, you'll see me. I'm just scoping the area, waiting for someone to move or shoot, and then finally, when it's just me versus somebody else, I see him sticking out of the rock, because I think he threw a grenade or he shot or something, and then I saw him, and then I quickly aimed, and he didn't even know where I was, so I was able to shoot him down without even getting a hit or none and getting chicken dinner. So those are the basic tips for now. I know it's not crazy tips, and I'm sure I'll make another video soon where I go into a little bit more detailed tips for the mobile version. If you are looking for better tips, watch my other videos. They're a little bit more detailed. This is just kind of an overall view of what I think about the mobile version of PUBG, and also a few tips that helped me. Like I said, I've only played this twice. Both times I won chicken dinners. If you guys like this gameplay, let me know. If you think there's other tips I should be adding, then let me know as well in the comments below. But I think this game is great. I think, you know, even when I'm at work, or if right before I go to bed, I wouldn't mind putting on my headphones and just playing with my buddies, or even by myself for a quick game of PUBG, because I am addicted to this game. I think it's a great addition to play with friends that don't have Xbox or PC, because this is free, and anyone could basically play now with Android or iOS. So I think this is great. I think I'm excited for this, and I hope you guys enjoy this game as well. And I think this game's only going to get better as it progresses, as the players progress as well. If you guys like this video, please press a like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Mamba out. Peace!